Hey, what's going on? Well, I don't have any weddings this weekend, so I decided to go back through some of my older gig logs, and I was watching some of them this past week, and I thought, well, you know what? Since I don't have any weddings this weekend, why not go back and maybe repost one of the old ones from a while back? And I went through and I found one that was back from June of 2009, about 3 years ago. And when I was looking back at the original gig log, I noticed it was, dark and kind of hard to see. But with the new computer that I've got, I'm able to go back and brighten up that footage. So I thought, you know what, why don't we repost that gig log and brighten it up a little bit so you can see it a lot better. And so that's what we're going to do. So the gig log that you're about to see took place on June 20th, 2009 at the Hurlburt Soundside Club in Fort Walton Beach. Now, if the Hurlburt Soundside Club sounds familiar to you, it's because I just did a wedding at the new Soundside Club about 3 weeks ago. That was the Latino wedding that I did, where I did the ceremony and the reception, where the ceremony was held outside and I set up 2 sound systems. Well, now the gig log that you're getting ready to see here in just a second took place at the old Soundside Club, and it was actually in the same location as the new one. It was built right. It was actually right beside the new Soundside Club, and they demolished it once they got the new Soundside Club open. So it's kind of sad to see it go. But anyway, this is my very last wedding that I had done. They actually demolished this facility about 6 months later and started using the new one. So anyway, the footage you're about to see has been brightened up quite a bit, and I think you'll see it a lot better. And of course, you're going to get to see me emceeing as well. So anyway, we're going to hop in the time machine and let Doc Brown take us back in time to 2009. And this was a very hot summer day, as I mentioned in the intro that you're getting ready to see to this gig log. So let's head back to 2009, and I hope you enjoyed this look back. Till next time, practice and enjoy. What's happening? Well, we're on our way to another wedding here on this Saturday afternoon. It's about 3:15 now, and actually I'm running a little bit later than I'd hoped to. Still gonna get there in plenty of time, but I had a remote I had to do for the radio station today, and that got over about 1 o'clock, and it's nearly 100 degrees outside today. It's about, I think it's about 102, I believe, and I was like really sweating, so I had to go home and go take a shower. I thought, no, I'm not gonna go to a wedding like that, so I ran home and took a shower. Thank goodness I had the van loaded last night with the DJ equipment, so I didn't have to worry about that. But anyway, it's about a good 40-45 minute drive from Pensacola down to Fort Walton Beach, and in this particular venue, got a funny story I need to tell you about that. About 2 years ago, I did a wedding at this exact same place, and back at that time, I was talking to the management. They told me that they were getting ready to break ground on a new building, and they said they were hoping to have it completed probably within 6 months to a year. And I said, well, this is probably my last time ever playing here then. They said, yeah, probably so, because we're looking forward to getting the new building up and going. Probably by the time you do another wedding here, we'll be in a nice new building. Well, it was funny because I haven't been down here in a long time, and when this particular bride that I'm doing the wedding for today booked me, she told me where it was going to be, and I said, oh, we're going to be in the new building. She said, what new building? I said, well, don't they have a new building? And she said, yeah, they're supposed to be breaking ground on it this month. So 2 years later, they still haven't broke ground on it. So anyway, going to be going to the old building, and from what I can remember, I think this place is on the water, if I can remember correctly. I believe it is. Like I said, it's been 2 years since I've been here, and I've only played there once, so I guess we'll find out when we get there. But if I can remember correctly, it did seem like that it had windows that were overlooking the water as you're eating dinner and things like that. So anyway, it should be a pretty simple wedding this evening, and we'll be getting there and getting set up probably in about the next, probably about, say, 20 minutes or so, and we'll talk to you when we get there. Alright, it's about 10 till 5, and well, for the second time in a row, people started getting here early, so I was able to get set up at a record 35 minutes. Didn't put a big light show up tonight, but still, that's pretty good getting everything set up. So anyway, I'm going to just showcase my setup this evening. Got some uplighting right over there. You see, got a couple parkings there and there. Got the Revo III, and the Revo sweep is right over there. I decided not to put the Revo sweep underneath the table tonight. I figured I'd have it out since I don't have a big light show this evening. So anyway, here's what the room looks like. Pretty nice facility. You see? And they have begun construction on the new facility, which is going to be right next door. So just talked to the manager. I'd seen him when I was here 2 years ago, and he said, yeah, we thought we were going to be in a new place by now, but thank goodness they've already started it up. So anyway, we'll be getting things started here in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have your attention, please. It's time to go ahead and get down to some serious business now. So this time, I'd like to have all single ladies come out on the dance floor. Let's go ahead Aaron out on the dance floor. All single ladies. Okay, is this all our single ladies? Yeah, last call. Okay, Aaron, here's how we're going to do this, okay? I'm going to give you a countdown from 3, and you're going to throw the bouquet on 1, okay? Okay. Okay. All right, Aaron, you ready? Here we go in 3. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 2 and 1 quarters. I'm going to put you right in the table real quick. Okay, 1, throw it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Great, great, great. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Clark and Aaron, our newest bride and groom for show their first dance today. All right, well, is everybody ready to party and have a good time and dance and all that good stuff? Y'all sound too enthusiastic. I said, is everybody ready to party and have a good time? Oh, okay, there we go, yeah. Okay, that's more like it. All right, we're going to now open up the dance floor for everybody. And once again, my name is Stacey Mills at SCDJ Entertainment in Pensacola. You guys got some requests, feel free to come up to the DJ table. And right now, we're going to start out with one that probably everybody can do. And if you can't, just follow along. Here's the Cupid Shuffle.
You've been so good to me. I have. You know you make me wanna
It's over. It's about 10 minutes after 10 now, and this is actually the second time that I'm recording this rap. I tried to record it outside, but unfortunately when you go from an air-conditioned building to temperatures that are 90 degrees outside with a heat index near probably 100, 110, something like that, you can expect your camera to cloud over. And I was noticing the condensation already when just removing my speakers and equipment out just in that short amount of time. So anyway, the humidity is really bad tonight, and this is not really normal for for this time of year. I mean, we do have high humidity here, but nothing like what it is right now with temperatures near 100. But anyway, the reception went great tonight. The only thing that I had a problem with is that people started coming in about 4:30, and the bride had told me she wanted me there playing background music by 5. So anyway, I ended up getting there a little bit later than I had hoped. I'll try to be there about 2 hours ahead of time, but it doesn't take me that long to set up. I just like to allow 2 hours. But I did get there a little bit before 4, and I did have everything up and running by about 4:25 or so. And so I had things running by the time that the people started coming in. But still, it was kind of pushing it, I felt. But overall, it went great. The bride and groom was real happy. If you notice, most people were dancing just about every song. I mean, there wasn't a single song where people weren't up there dancing and having a good time. And that's what it's all about. That's when you got things, did things successful. And if you notice tonight, I focused a little bit more on my emceeing as opposed to people dancing. I told you I was going to start doing that some more with my gig logs. So anyway, that's what happened with that. It was a great evening. The father of the bride came up and thanked me several times, so the mother of the bride, and everybody did. And we all just had a great time. So great event. Right now I'm between the town of Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and Navarre, heading toward Pensacola. So I've got probably about another 40 minutes or so before I get home. So anyway, we got a busy weekend coming up, July 4th weekend. Don't have any gigs next weekend, but I'll be telling you more about July 4th coming up. So until then, practice and enjoy.